Hey, how you guys doing? It's Cliff Sonic here, and this is a video talking about why I switched to PC gaming and why I think more people should switch. This video is going to be mainly fact-based, but I am going to give my opinions, but I'm going to tell you what's my opinions and what is actual fact. But most of it is actual fact because I make decisions based on facts. I don't just make decisions off of my emotions or what I feel. If I did, I would still be playing on shitty consoles. Anyways, the first point I want to make here is pricing. Now, a lot of people think that PC is more expensive than consoles, but that's just not true. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that prove if you build a PC for the same price as a console, it will outperform that console. For an example, a PS4 Pro costs about $400. A GTX 1060 cost about $250 when it came out. Now, you would still have to build a computer around this graphics card, but it's not going to be that much more expensive. You're looking at another $200 to add on to that, and that will roughly match the price of $400. It might be a little bit more. You're probably going to be looking at $430, $450. The second point is, it's not that hard to get into. See, a lot of people think that, oh, I have to build the PC, I have to know what graphics card to put in it, I have to know about processors, I have to know clock speeds, I have to know how to overclock, I have to know how to underclock, side clock, all this extra shit. Nah. Now I'm guessing you're wondering, well, if I don't know how to build a PC and I don't want to learn how to build a PC, but I would like to get into it, what do I do? Do I buy a pre-build? Yes and no. All right. What I mean by that is, don't go and buy a pre-built gaming PC. You will get ripped off 100% of the time. There's virtually never a good deal on those. What you want to do is you go on eBay, you look for a Dell Optiplex that has at least an i5 in it. If you can find an i7 or a good price, then get the i7 one, but the i5 would do fine. You get one of those for about $100. Don't spend more than $100 on it. Maybe $150 if it's the i7 one, right? And you buy a graphics card. I would recommend don't go higher than a 1060. If you get the i7 one, you can put a 1070 in there and you'll be okay. That's what I have. I have an i7 2600 with a 1070 in it. It's bottlenecking. My CPU is bottlenecking, which means that pretty much my graphics card is faster than my CPU. So my CPU is technically holding my graphics card back from its full potential. That's what bottleneck means. And it is bottlenecking, but it's not that bad. The third point is flexibility. I cannot tell you how flexible the PC is compared to consoles. It is amazing. Look, right now I only have one screen, but if I wanted to, I could have 3 screens, play a racing game, and be completely immersed in that experience. Let's say I want to watch Star Wars while I'm playing Tomb Raider. I can do that, right? I can have Star Wars on one screen, Tomb Raider on the other screen, and let's say I'm streaming. Hey, I can have Twitch chat on the other screen. This is what I can do with a PC, and that's just half of a percent of what I can do. I can also edit my YouTube videos on my PC, right? I can make music. I make music as well. I can make music on my PC. I can control my graphics, which is the big thing. All right, on console, you have to play that game how the developer wanted you to play that game. Oh, the developer thought that the graphics was more important than the frame rate? Well, guess what? You're gonna have shitty frame rates. That's not how it works on PC. If I feel like I want everything cranked up to the max, I don't care about frame rate, I can do that. and I can play shitty frame rates, or I can turn the settings down and play at a high frame rate. Consoles don't even have the option to do that, and that honestly should be an option, because that, I feel like that would benefit the console more than it would the PC, because it's weaker. If people knew how important the frame rate is to the experience, they would choose frame rate over graphics every time. I don't care. A lot of people will like, oh, I don't care about frame rate. 30 frames per second is good enough for me. Well, that's because you're used to it. I guarantee if you played any game that you played at 30 FPS and played it at 60 FPS, you're gonna be like, whoa. I guarantee it. One of my favorite games of all time is Grand Theft Auto. All right, that was the first game I bought when I got my PC a couple of months ago. And when I tell you, I thought I seen 60 frames per second. Nah, man. Most of y'all didn't even see 60 frames per second. You seen 50 to 55, and then it dips to 45. That's what you see, and you like, oh, this frame rate is so good. It's a 60. That ain't no 60. Okay, the fourth point is more games. You have a lot more games on PC, including a lot more exclusives. Now, that's not really why you would switch to PC, but it is noteworthy that you have a lot more exclusives. And you will find that the console exclusives, well, the PlayStation 4 exclusives, I should say, because all the exclusives on Xbox came to PC, which is a very smart thing Microsoft did. Most of those games you're not gonna miss. The only game I miss is Horizon Zero Dawn and Persona. I guarantee you, as soon as the PS4 emulator is up, yeah, I have the disc. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that. And last, but definitely not least, the biggest advantage of switching to PC, even though I haven't even taken advantage of this yet, I know this is probably the best thing, and that's mods. Look, I can do anything I want with mods. Seriously, you can find almost anything you want in mods. If you want to be a GOAT in Grand Theft Auto 5, well, guess what? There's a mod for it. If you want all the female characters to be naked in Street Fighter 5, guess what? There's a mod for it. If you want to be able to freaking fly in Fallout, there's a mod for it. There's a mod for everything. It's ridiculous. All right, and this is hands down one of the top 3 benefits of PC gaming. You can turn a game that you was bored with just 2 months ago into a brand new experience. I haven't tried it, but like looking at people doing it, I need to get into it. I'm just too lazy to do it. It's not a lot of work. It's just, I'm just lazy. All right, I barely put my PC together, so yeah. And that's the end of this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be posting content like this every week. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you can be alerted every time I upload a video. This is Cliff Sonic, and I'll see you next week.